Hi everybody, my name's Alice and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to do a general reading for the sign of Libra for the entire month of April. I'm going to go ahead and pull your overall energy. I'm going to look at any guidance and advice from Spirit, and I'm also going to look at any opportunities or challenges that you have coming up for the month of April and how you can use that to your advantage. And remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And I just want to make a quick announcement. I'm offering a 4-week tarot masterclass beginning Sunday, April 14th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're going to meet on Zoom for 4 consecutive Sundays. So that's April 14th, 21st, 28th, and then May 5th. And it's going to be based on the Rider-Waite deck. You see me use this as a clarifier. This is the Radiant Rider-Waite. You can use the Classic or the Radiant, but you have to have a minimum of 2 decks. And they need to be based on the Rider-Waite. Like you see me use this deck. This is based on the Rider-Waite, but it's a different author and it's a different illustrator, so it has a slightly different meaning. But they do need to be based on the Rider-Waite deck. And in this master class, this is what I offer. Over 100 easy to digest modules covering the A to Z of tarot and intuition development. Like I mentioned, the 4 online classes with myself and other students. And these are structured classes that I teach. You're going to interact, learn, grow, and we're going to have fun. And each class is 1 hour. However, it can go over. I'm very generous with my time, and I look at it as being a professor and holding office hours. So our class is from 7 to 8. If you have additional questions or you want to practice your spread, we can then go from 8 to 9. So it's definitely scheduled for 1 hour, but like I said, if you want it to go longer, I have no problem doing that. And you're going to be given weekly exercises. I'm going to have additional bonus training about oracle cards. We're going to have strategies to uncover hidden wisdom in readings, build an intuitive connection with the cards, and unlock your spiritual gifts. If this sounds like something you're interested in, go ahead and click on the link in the description below. You can read more about it on my website. And then if you still have questions, go ahead and shoot me an email, and we can even do a Zoom call, because I know that this is expensive for a lot of people, and you get what you pay for. So if this is something that you're interested in, please let me know. I want it to be beneficial to you. And yeah, it's going to be intense. So be prepared to do some work. By the time you're done, you will definitely be competent in tarot. And this is for all levels. If you want to sharpen your skills, if you're intermediate or advanced, you will definitely be doing that also. Okay, that being said, again, the link is in the description below. All right, so let's get into it. What does the universe want to tell Libra for the month of April? And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. All right. Oh, and one other thing too, and then I'm going to let it go, is that I do offer this class only twice a year. I'm going to be offering it in the spring and then in the fall, and that's it. I really do mostly personal readings and events. So I love to teach. I was a student teacher at San Diego State University, and I absolutely loved it. So this is just another area that I can teach in. Okay, that being said, let's go ahead and pull some cards. What does the universe want to tell Libra for April? Right off the bat, the Sun, the most positive card in the deck, and then the Death card, so a lot of releasing. Then we've got the 7 of Pentacles. We have the 4 of Cups. Oops. Well, 2 cards wanted to come out. We have the 3 of Swords and the Page of Swords. Okay. And then we've got the Lover's card. For your opportunity, we've got the Star. So really reaching for the stars. And then for your challenge, we've got the 3 of Wands. Okay. So let me go, since we've got the 2 cards here, let me make sure that you can see this on camera. I have a new setup, so let me just make sure. Okay. All right, that being said, let's go ahead and look at your overall energy. So the first card that came out was the Sun. This is the most positive card in the deck. And this is really about you looking to your future, looking for success, looking for accomplishments. This is also about your health. I feel like a lot of you, you've got a lot of good health coming in, or you've been working on it, and it's really starting to pay off. I feel that, you know, you really have this sense of victory that's coming in. You have a sense of enlightenment that is also coming in. So I just feel like you have very clear vision right now. I feel that you've let a lot of stuff go, that this is something that you've been working on, because you know this is a slower moving card, that you're really letting go of what no longer serves you. And I feel that this is allowing you to have this type of enlightenment. I think you feel lighter as a person, not heavy. If you had some depression, it's not as heavy. If you had maybe any type of negative self-talk or negative thinking, I think that that's part of what you're releasing here. And that's really good, because you don't need that in your life. I mean, when we get into these patterns when we're children, it's something that is so hard to break as you get older in life, and especially if it's a teenager. You know, you really have a hard time with that type of self-concept. And I feel that you've really been working hard to release a lot of stuff that's been in your past. I also feel for a lot of you that you're aware that time is limited and very finite. And I think that that's important. I think that it puts like a fire under you to really get out there and push yourself and to do things. You're not going to procrastinate and be lazy. And that's a good thing, right? And that's a process, because if you have the tendency to be a procrastinator, you know, you really have to work on yourself to overcome it. Once you do, it's no big deal. But if you're in that phase where you've slipped into procrastination, it's definitely something that you have to come out of. I don't know why that came into my head, but I just feel for some of you that you might be working through something like that. That being said, I really feel that this has benefited you tremendously to have all these types of releases. This is a card of transition, so it allows you to catapult yourself into the next phase of your life. And I feel for a lot of you, you're being catapulted very lightly, right? This is enlightenment, that you don't have like the baggage, the emotional baggage that you were carrying around. For some of you, it could even be physical, because this card talks about your health. So I think that you've just released a lot, and that's a really good feeling for you. With your overall energy, this is saying that you really have a lot of choices ahead of you. You have this clarity of thought and this enlightenment. And this, you know, with what you've released, you have so many choices ahead of you, but you have to choose very carefully, because once you choose one door, the other doors close. So really take a look at what your choices are and look 10 moves ahead. And that will help give you that clarity. Tap into your intuition. What does your gut say? Is this a good move for you? Look at it logically like that. And I think that you'll really make the right decision. I just feel like it's just smooth sailing for you. A lot of powerful cards coming in for you. All right, let's go ahead and get some clarifiers. All right. So we've got the Seven of Pentacles. We've got a Tower moment. You really have a lot of releasing that's going on. We've got the Knight of Cups. We've got the Wheel of Fortune. The Six of Swords. And the Three of Wands. So I really feel that you've gone through a big transition. And I believe, you know, thinking about the past readings that I've done for you, I think that this is something that's been going on over... I'd say maybe the last 6 months or so, but the last 3 months I think have been really intense. I think the last 3 months have really ramped up. I think since December, things have ramped up for you. And so what I'm getting here with the Sun card, it's being clarified by the Seven of Pentacles and the Tower. And I think that you're really taking assessment in all the hard work that you've done, whether you're bringing in a relationship, a career, a business, you know, investments, whatever it is that you've been working on, you're really taking this good, hard look at this assessment. And I think for a lot of you, this is like a do or die moment. It's either working out for you or it's not. It's one or the other, and it's very clear cut. I think that if it's not working out for you, the universe is going to come in and it's going to basically give you a tower moment, and you're going to be leveled back down to your foundation. And that's a good thing. Don't be afraid of the tower. If things are not working out for you and you're not able to see it on your own, the universe is stepping in and saying, oh, okay, let me help you. And you're being brought back down to reality to have a clear thought. These people are up in the clouds. You know, they're falling victim to illusions. And I think if this isn't working out, it's time for you to go back and start from your foundation, because you have this type of enlightenment and success and victory. And I mean, like everything positive that's coming in. If it's not working out for you, move on. You can take this beautiful energy and apply it to something else. It does not have to be what it is that you're focused on if that's not working out for you. You know, don't feel stuck in whatever it is you're doing. You have a lot of fluidity going on for you right now. A lot of movement in these cards. The Tower is movement. The Death card is movement. The Six of Swords is movement. The Wheel of Fortune is movement. There's a lot of movement going on here. This Three of Spells is movement. So don't feel stuck at all. So the Death card is being clarified by the Knight of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. And I feel for a lot of you, once you release this type of emotional baggage, it's allowing a love opportunity to come in for you. And I think a lot of you, if you're looking for love, this is a perfect opportunity. Keep your eyes open and tap into your intuition and keep your heart open and keep this positive energy, because I think you're going to attract the kind of person that you're looking for. I think this is part of your fate and part of your destiny. I think it's something that you wanted. And if you're in a relationship, this will strengthen it, or it'll find out if maybe you're not in the right relationship for you. Maybe you're not really happy and you thought you were. Maybe you've outgrown each other. Whatever your situation might be, you definitely have love coming in. Beautiful. Okay, so then we have the Seven of Pentacles, and you have all of these choices ahead of you. And it's being clarified by the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands. And again, this is a card of movement. I feel that you are leaving troubled waters. You're going on to calmer shores. For some of you, this could literally be that you are picking up and you're moving somewhere else. I think that you're looking towards your future and you're really able to start calling it in. By the way, your challenge is also the Three of Wands. So it's really about you knowing what you want, and now you're trying to figure out how you're going to bring it in. You're really focused on that, and that's how you're going to make things happen. You're going to bring it in for yourself. So this is your overall energy. Now let's look at the guidance and advice from Spirit. So we have this Four of Cups, and it's another reminder to not miss any gifts and blessings from the universe. That sometimes if you slip into this type of depression or you feel sorry for yourself, this type of apathy, that you are going to miss a few things. And I think that part of up here with this Death card, and maybe a little bit with the Tower, but definitely with this Death card, if you have that baggage, this is a reminder that it prevented you from seeing things. So if you're still in this transition process, because, you know, everybody's different, it depends on where you are. Maybe some people released as much as they can, others are just starting. Wherever you are, just know that that attitude, that negativity, that type of, that baggage, it prevents you from seeing things. Now, you're not really in a fear mode, but you're just in a funk, okay? Then we have here, Spirit is showing the Three of Swords with the Page of Swords. So thoughts, words, and ideas. So what I'm getting is that you need to get a grip on releasing what's no longer serving you. So you're having these transitions, releasing any type of negative self-talk, sabotage thinking, fear of success, maybe even fear of failure. But there's something that's going on, and I feel for a lot of you with this Page of Swords that it really stems from childhood. I mean, that's so easy to say, right? Because everybody has something from childhood. But I'm focused on you and who my audience is, and I'm getting from Spirit that there's something that happened in your childhood and it's still affecting you. Okay, it might even cause you to make bad decisions in your own life as an adult, because it's an old pattern that you haven't been able to break, or if you thought you broke it, sometimes when you're under duress, it resurfaces and shows itself. It's something that you're really having an issue. It's like, it's a pattern, right? But for you to spend when you feel it come up, and if you spend 5 minutes just thinking about it, you can put it away. It might not be able to fully leave you, but you can definitely get a grip on it and put it away. If you can't, you're really going to start feeling some heartache and some loss. And there's no need for you to tap into that. That's something that happened a long, long time ago. Okay? But it's a matter of acknowledging it and then not letting it get to you as an adult. Coming up with your own coping skills for that. That's what Spirit's showing me. I hope that makes sense to you, the people out there. that applies to. And then we've got the Lover's card. So, I mean, you've got this intensity. You've got a lot of intensity in this reading for April. We've got the Lover's card. This is talking about, you either strengthening the relationship that you're currently in, or if that's not working, you're definitely going to be meeting someone. This is also turned into a partial love reading. Okay, we've got this Knight of Cups, and this is that beautiful Prince Charming energy. And he's walking towards your future, by the way. So you definitely have love coming in. It's also part of your energy field that you're attracting. It's because you've done a lot of releasing. So this is another reminder that you might have a potential soulmate coming in. This might be the career of your dreams. You definitely have something big coming in. It's in your energy field, and Spirit wants to make sure you're aware of it so that you don't miss it. So let's get some clarifiers. You don't want to miss a gift and blessing from the universe, which is going to be this love that's coming in for you. Oh my God. Okay, so you got the Three of Swords twice. Wow. And the Emperor card. We've got the Eight of Swords. Oh my God, look at this. This is intense for you. I just want to say that. So you've got the Three of Swords twice. Now you've got the Lover's card twice. They're like on opposite ends of the spectrum. You've got loss, bereavement. You've got this intense sadness. And then you've got love, soulmate connection, sexuality, intimacy, your beliefs. I mean, everything is in alignment and everything is not, on the other hand, with this card. Very, very interesting, and you've got a schism going, and it could also be that there's just the audience that's watching. Part of you are further along on your journey to release more, and others are not. So let's go ahead and look at this Four of Cups energy. It's being clarified by the Three of Swords and the Emperor. And really what I'm getting is that if you have these blockages and you haven't released them, this emotional baggage, you're missing the gifts and blessings from the universe. You are going to be absolutely miserable. You're going to miss so many opportunities. It's going to break your own heart. You might make decisions that you're going to regret because you're not seeing things as clearly as you could, because you're really meant to be in this Emperor position. This is a leadership position. This is having that type of authority. You enjoy regulation. You like to know, like a type of cause and effect, right? You like to know that if you do one action, that the result is going to be this. And I think that by having this type of leadership and this type of structure, that it allows you to do that. And that's very comforting for you and the people around you. So, look at what you're releasing. And if if you haven't started that process, definitely do it. That's open to you. And then we get over here, and again, this is about betraying your own conscience, that having that sense of loss. And I really get for a lot of you that it has to do with childhood. So really take a look at that when it comes up. Don't let it overpower you emotionally, right? Kind of have that balance with your emotions and your intellect, because this is thoughts, words, and ideas. And it's being clarified by the Eight of Swords and the Lover's card. So again, with this type of thinking and having these behavioral patterns come up from childhood, and that could even be like as teenager, right? It could be, from whenever you're young up until, I'm just going to say, let's say 18 or 20. But it's those patterns that were formed that I think that you're having an issue with. And this could be self-esteem. It's like for a lot of people, if you were told you were stupid by your parents or by a teacher or something horrible, and that you believed it. Or let's say you're just a normal person and some idiot told you you're fat when you're not, but you believed it. And so now that's your self-image. Or now you're really conscientious about eating in front of other people, or about pronouncing a word in front of someone because they might call you stupid, and it brings up all this old baggage of your past experiences. And so what is happening here, what Spirit is pointing out, is that when these things come up for you, it makes you feel incredibly restricted. And in fact, it almost paralyzes you to the point to where you can't think clearly and you can't move. You need to be like this fear. This is a fear vibration, and you need to go into this loving vibration. It's easier said than done, I know. For some people, they can easily do it because they've been working on themselves for a while. But if you haven't, it's about really leaving that fear at the door and getting an intellectual grip on it, seeing it as that maybe it's irrational because it's a trigger from the past. It's not to say that it's not important and it's not important to you, but it's a matter of you getting a grip on your thoughts, okay? Because once you stand in this love vibration, I mean, this is really even the divine coming down and hugging you. This is you having that soul relationship with someone, a deep, loving relationship with someone. These are going to be your values, your belief systems. This is intimacy, whether it's sexual or not. It's that beautiful moment. This is like when your best friend becomes your husband or wife. You have that deep relationship, love, respect. It adds depth. And that's exactly what I feel for you. You're very intelligent and you're looking for that kind of depth. But there's something that happened in your past that's giving you these restrictive thoughts, and you need to release it. I know you're holding on to it and it's starting to become an identity for you, is what I'm now getting. And you need to release that identity and transition yourself into this enlightened person and keep it. Okay? Really release that if you can. And then we've got the Lover's card. I mean, really, this is Spirit really wanting you to be in this love vibration. And I mean, this is just like, I'm getting like, it's just like divinely blessed for you, Libra. Spirit has the Lover's card here and the Lover's card here. Spirit really wants you to be in a love vibration. And having these clarifiers as the Magician and the Four of Wands, I mean, here's the Lover's card. This is the card of marriage, of freedom, of celebrating milestones. You've got the Magician. You've got this, you know, he's the ultimate manifester. So if you want to manifest the relationship of your dreams, if you want to manifest the career of your dreams, if you want that soulmate, this is the time to really do it. April, can you believe it? This is the card of marriage. If you really want to get married, now is the time. This is the card of celebrating milestones. If you're already married and you're in a great relationship, if you want to have a child, if you want to get a pet, whatever it is you want to bring in to strengthen your family and increase your family, this is an excellent time to do that. And Spirit is telling you that you can bring it in with this Magician energy. He's in charge of all the suits. He can do whatever he wants. And this is you, for you to tap into that. But it's in a love vibration. You can't really do anything in this fear, okay, or in this apathy. You know, it's that loving vibration. So, you know, really catch yourself. Come up with some coping techniques to try and work through it. Okay, so that being said, this is your guidance and advice from Spirit. Now let's look at your opportunity and your challenge. So your opportunity is the Star. Your opportunity is to have a lot of healing come in for you, especially after the Tower. The Star is the next card in the deck. And the Star is here to heal you from you releasing that, from you having a Tower moment, right? From having a meltdown or whatever it is that you might be going through. And when you do that and you have this type of healing, it's bringing this type of hope, this generosity of spirit for you. And it's very uplifting, just like the sun energy that you have. And it's really a beautiful thing. This is allowing you to reach for the stars. You are no longer in a fear vibration. You're in a very loving vibration. You can tap into this universal consciousness. And that is a really powerful thing for you. This is an opportunity. It's up for you to grab it. Not everybody does. I'll get some clarifiers in a second. Then you have a challenge. This is the Three of Wands, which you have over here. This is about you self-actualizing. So you've clarified your intention. You know what you want to do. You've been looking into the world, whether it's a career, relationship, education, finances, whatever it is that you're trying to bring in that you really want. And now you're setting your intention out into the universe. You're trying to make it happen. You want to see the magic unfold now. You know what you want to do. You're taking steps to get there. You're self-actualizing. You're working on yourself by releasing this baggage that you've been carrying around, because I look at it organically. Everything comes into play with who you are and how you make things happen. So let's get some clarifiers. So we've got the Eight of Wands. We've got the Five of Wands. We have the Empress. So now you have got the Empress and the Emperor. And we've got the Five of Swords. So with these fives, you know, the fives are going to be, these two fives are going to be bringing you obstacles. Okay, you've got some things that you need to overcome. But isn't that life? So here with the Star, with this incredible energy you've got coming in, you know, you're really able to put some things in motion very quickly. Okay, so whatever it is that you're trying to create for yourself, what you're bringing in, it's going to happen very fast. This is also talking about you having this kind of healthy competition, and I don't see it as strife per se in this reading. I don't feel like that's the vibration, but I do feel that it's going to be a healthy competition for yourself. It's important for you to be around other people that are your peers, that are doing something similar to you. And so, for example, if you want to be part of a real estate investment group, then you need to join a meetup group. You need to join some investment group that does that, you know, there's someone that's way more knowledgeable than everybody there, but you're around your peers that are learning too, and you guys can exchange information, experiences, what works, what doesn't work, and why. And that's how you learn. You're sharpening your skill set. And this is important because I feel that some of you are really reaching for the stars, and I've felt this before in your readings. I remember some of you are really trying to bring something big in. You want to leave a legacy behind, either to your children, your family, your community, but there's something about you really wanting to leave a legacy behind. That's powerful with the Star. You're like literally reaching for the stars, okay? So think about that with what you're trying to bring in. Then we've got, now that's your opportunity. Now we've got your challenge with this Three of Spells, and it's being clarified with the Three of Wands with the Empress and the Five of Swords. And I feel like for this is really interesting. I feel that if you stay in this loving vibration, you're really able to bring this abundance and prosperity in for yourself. But it has to be an honest vibration. It really has to not be like what you want. It's where you are and who you actually are. It's not your wants. It's who you are right now. And I feel that for some of you, if you don't want to do the work, it's almost like a type of hidden dishonor, that this is just going to create an obstacle for you. You really need to be truthful and honest in this loving vibration. Just don't say, oh yeah, I'm in this loving. No, you really have to feel it deep in your soul, and that's going to bring in this lover's deep, real, intense relationship for you. So, you know, but this is whatever it is that you're trying to bring in. I just say that with the Lovers because this is, I feel like it's really turned into a love reading. It's either strengthening a relationship, or it's, you're definitely going to be having a new one. And for those of you that are just either getting into a relationship, or if you're like living together but you're not married, this is the card of marriage. So, I mean, it might be to the point to where you just know that this is the person you're meant to be with, and you decide to make it legal and get married. And other people, you want to, you know, I really feel for like a lot of you, like when I rub my hand over this, I feel that for a lot of you, you really want to get married and have kids. And that's a good thing. So I hope you do it. Okay, Libra. Well, that's a lot of information. This was a lot longer than I wanted it to be. I was trying to keep it short for you, but that's the information that came in. And there is one thing. I'm going to pull an oracle card for you. And it's the Cat. Independent. It says you are a natural leader. Your intuition is strong. You don't have to go with the crowd. Life supports you in every way. And wow, isn't that exactly what we were just talking about? I love it. You are a natural leader. And look at this reading. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you for the month of April. We'll do a mid-month check-in and see how things are going. Remember, this is a general reading, so please take what resonates and leave the rest. And if you could, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, the link is in the description below. I am booked out for the next couple of weeks, but if you'd like a reading with me, please go to the calendar. And just another reminder, I have the 4-week Tarot Masterclass beginning Sunday, April 14th, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So please, if that's something you're interested in, sign up before so I can send you the assignments. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching and have a great rest of your month. Bye for now.